Hello, hello. Alright, let's do this. I wanted to test out a game that I have not played yet, as I downloaded a few the other day through Game Pass to find a game that I enjoy. This one is called Bounty Star. Let's run it.
Check in, you rodeo clowns. How's it looking out there?
Nothing here, boss. Nice and still. Mostly quiet here. Picking up some light stomping, but I'm guessing we got sorrows on the move. I'll keep my ears on it.
Solid copy. Quigs?
Actually, I got some unusual particulates in the air to the south of Short Spire.
Leftover pressure from last night's duster?
I'm seeing it too. Got some thermal noise, but...
Alpha, this is Trimony. Return immediately.
What's up, Jake?
We got unknown vehicles. No IDs, no chatter. Definitely on vector for Short Spire. I think it might be...
What the hell? Warning shots?
Return immediately. Hostile confirmation.
Let's do this.
Squad, break and approach. Defend location from the inside. Go! Squad, this is McKinney. Where are you?
Clem, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's happening here in Gamble, and it's happening over in Dirk's Gulch, too.
What? Why isn't my squad talking?
I don't know. I'll look into it. But there is a huge amount of heat from the front gate of Short Spire. Get there, but be careful. You might be on your own.
God damn, what is happening? I'm glad lockdown procedure went off without a hitch, but I'm gonna have to clear a path through the streets and emergency gates. Forgive me, folks.
Okay. B is dash.
Combatants have deployed bots and appear to be in a terror pattern. Squad, report.
Captain, we're pinned down by hostiles.
Damn it, Jake, tell me something.
Clem, we've got significant amounts of enemy mechanized infantry outside all 3 locations, and they're scrambling all mech-to-mech comms. They've got militia units pinned down under huge amounts of suppressing fire, but they... Odd.
What is it?
They aren't advancing on your units or even into the towns. It's like they don't want them inside.
Goddamn, Jake, we're being sieged.
I think you're right. Ain't no death chatter on the medical channels, which aren't scrambled.
Because they want us to know that. This is an act of strategic coercion. I need to stop this now. Need to get to the source of this before the Coalition raises the white flag. Damn it. These floating jammers must have coasted in as soon as it was dark. This is how they're controlling the air. I should take these out and get some comms back. Almost to the town square. Source is there.
Clem, can you hear me?
Elijah? How are you talking to me?
I'm at the Garcias on the shortwave. Got some bandwidth when you pop the jammers. I'm gonna get in their MK1 and come fight.
Absolutely not, Elijah. These aren't marauders. These are mercs, and there's a lot of them. You need to leave.
Are you kidding me with that? This is our home. Dad never would have just left if this was happening, and you know damn well you wouldn't either.
Fine. Get on the emergency frequency and tell everyone to maintain the lockdown, and that I'm dealing with this. Do not get in that raptor, or I will kill you myself before they do.
Goddamn, Clem. Roger that. Get him, sis.
I will. Now shut up. These sons of bitches got floaters deployed in case all this goes south for them. Have to get rid of these two, and I know damn well they're gonna shoot back.
Samuel Standage, my dear. It appears you are, Captain Clementine McKinney. Pleasure. I've come here to make a proposition to your formidable and resourced coalition.
Besieging us with your forces? Is that how you do business?
Not ideally. I tried it the amicable way, and your decision-makers were not interested in considering. Now, I'm doing it the not-so-amicable way. The only thing I want is for your lovely coalition to make some goods and feed my men. You'll get good jobs, good money, and much better security than your endearing yet ill-equipped
Ill-equipped militia.
Sadly, it looks like we are past that. Now, you've got a stubborn little settlement here, and I don't actually want to hurt anyone. So be a sweet thing, and
Go and fetch your incumbent ringleader.
You're full of shit, Standage.
Beg your pardon, miss.
You have no intention of doing anything peacefully. You live in 3 inches of blood and bullshit, and I can smell it through your hatch. Remove yourselves, or I will do it for
I
you.
will do it for you. Back off, Standage!
Looks like I underestimated you, ma'am.
I yield.
Clem, don't you dare let that bastard live! You're right, he's full of shit, and there's no way he's yielding. Clem, I can't tell you what to do, but he needs to face justice. His scheme might have backfired, but this is still a huge violation of the regional code. I say apprehend him.
We're not killers or lawmen. We are protectors, and he is defeated.
He's defeated.
Stand down immediately and leave this region. If any of us ever see you in a raptor again, you will be gunned down.
You are as intelligent as you are benevolent.
Shut the hell up. Just leave.
You're as intelligent as you are benevolent.
Good job, Captain. I'm worried about him. What if he comes back?
Then he will have forfeited the generous mercy I gave him. I've made my decision. Let's clean up.
Roger that.
Respect.
Clem?
Jake, it's Dandage. He's changed his vector.
One last thing, man. While you are a very talented soldier, you are not a particularly good protector.
And he blew up my city.
Clementine.
He blew up my city. Graveyard Clem.
Hey, Clem. I can't imagine how much you're hurting, even after all this time. And I can't imagine how aggressively you're taking it out on your lungs and liver. I hate it, and I want to help. We just repossessed an old garage and a junky disassembled Mark II. Got a lucrative job, too, just sitting here. You'll have some feelings about it, but I promise it's a good one. All of it's yours if you come to the Red Expanse. I need to not bury you in the middle of nowhere with nothing in your stomach. Please come. P.S. Still looking for Elijah, but you doing what you're doing ain't helping. Marshal Jake Trimony. Damn, Clem. You put her together in no time at all. How long did it take?
5 hours and 17 minutes. 47 minutes longer than it should have taken.
I see. There a problem in the guts?
Oddly, no. It's from the scrappers. But it's still a Mark II. Got much better oxygen diffusion, simpler input-output mechanisms, and is built for modification.
So what was the problem?
I was the problem. Too many times I was staring at something wonderfully simple and thinking, it can't be this easy. What mistakes have I made? And then I gummed myself up. Put together more military Raptors than I can count. But becoming efficient then and there cost me 47 minutes here and now. I find that irony infuriating.
Well, it's done now. It looks terrific.
And it looks terrific.
It is. This girl can carry 2,700 pounds of stainless steel death and maintain a strafing speed of 22 miles per hour. Every combat system interlocks perfectly with the endoskeleton, and she's got over 3.5 inches of plate on every joint, bone, and instrument.
Okay.
She's magnificent. Fingers crossed I can actually get inside and... Never mind. Got good news for me.
Let's get some fresh air and talk.
This is garbage.
It ain't garbage. It's just probationary. You'll be able to pick from a selection of low-risk marks with no one crawling up your crack. Except me.
Except me.
But I'm used to
And
your
I'm
stink.
used to your stink.
Low risk, Jake. Which means low profit. What is the problem here?
Look, the Syndicate ain't comfortable just yet. They know about cane beds, and your stock is low.
Are you kidding me right now? I came here because you said I'd have actual work.
I know, and you will. Just gotta get you back in shape.
For fuck's sake. So what do I do then?
You shape up.
Tell me what that looks like to your people.
Well, listen. We repossessed this place from another pilot. He was a piece of criminal dog shit, but he wasn't stupid. This building and this location, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. You, of all people, can get it there. Clean it up, power it up, turn it into the self-sustaining operation we both know it could be, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. Once you do that, I can reapproach the Syndicate, and we can get you what you want.
And you're confident about that?
I am. You'll be wearing that bounty star before you know it, and then the cash will start pouring in.
Pouring in. All right.
Fine. I will attempt this.
I'll attempt
Now
this.
get out of here so I can
Get out of
work.
here so I can work.
Suppose it's official now. I'm a bounty hunter. It's probationary, which is more than a little infuriating. But it's work. Suspect he'll contact me soon. For now, I need to step outside and rattle out the brain worms.
right, Clem, I'm prepping a bounty for you. Looks like Cleet is looking to trade some curio for a quick and dirty bot cleanup at one of his old ranching spaces.
That is wildly auspicious.
Ah, it ain't. Cleet has adored you since your screaming match about motorcycle engines. Help him out and get
Help
paid.
him out and get paid.
All right, what's my next step?
Hang tight. I'm doing the paperwork. When the bounty's ready to go, I'll send it over. You can pursue when you're prepped. Meantime, do what you gotta do.
Roger that. I'ma eat.
Good idea. Expect the bounty within the hour.
Now,
I'm starving, and it's bad luck to get in a raptor on an empty stomach. I ought to throw something together.
something together.
I want some corn for this meal. Now's as good a time as ever to get that merchant terminal up and running so I can put in an order.
Merchant terminal's outside.
Little of this, little of that. Done and dusted.
Alright.
Huh, that's a pretty respectable pile of books. Looks like it was sent to the previous owner. Well, he's behind bars, so they're mine now.
Well, that must be my bounty.
You're all set. I've sent over the bounty, and you can accept and pursue whenever you're...
Copy.
Be safe out there, prickly pear.
Have you never been walking? Yeah, and time set free to walk a mile.
Bounty Star, The Morose Tale of Graveyard Clem.
I need to remember that even though it's nice and cool in the morning, this girl can still overheat. If I let that happen,
Bounty complete. You know what? I think I can do this without taking damage. I just have to get better at.
Howdy, Journal. It's been a while, but you must forgive me. My fondness for writing burned out a few moments back. However, I still recognize that writing without fondness can still be medicinal, and it's time to swallow it down. To whomever might stumble upon these words one day, my name is Clementine McKinney. I go by Clem. I was once a soldier and a protector and a sister.
And a sister.
But then I messed up,
Stop.
and now I'm nothing.
Now I'm nothing.
I tried to just fade away in the middle of nowhere, hoping all memories of me would become dandelion seeds on the wind. But I underestimated the cruelty of an empty stomach and couldn't turn down my friend's food. Now here I am in the red expanse, doing the one thing I've ever been good at. Tuning war machines and then using them to make death. If you stare into the long braid of cruel ironies, that is my story. It is fairly obvious that my destiny is to fire bullets.
Fire bullets.
Fingers crossed I can put on a star and hijack enough coin from the incompetent law that I can slide on past here and into the next abyss, cash in hand. It's barely a teaspoon of hope, but it's still hope.
But still hope.
I should get on out of here and get paid.
You get paid. Clem.
Looks like I got a letter from Cleet. Let's see what that old buffalo has to say.
Howdy, Clementine. I really appreciate you helping me out. Well, I'd love to restore that old corral and keep some beef there, but bots and smugglers like it too much. Now that you're on the job, this might actually change someday, but only if you stay frosty. With that being said, there's a little nook just south of your garage, right past the old exit 4 turnoff. You're welcome to use it any time as an exercise space for that.
Cleet wasn't kidding about this place. This is rightly spacious. Good thing I still got this old training software. We'll just busted up bots wandering around here will make good dummies, too. Looks like I...
got your first live one here. A local thief with a litany of petty charges on his head. Most recently, he made off with a few carts of goods from the Moonlight Ranch Company, and
You got a location?
him and his gang seem to have made camp at Coyote Wash.
Sounds simple enough.
Not so fast. He's wanted dead or alive. Dead is fine, but alive means more in your pocket. If you don't have a chain binder on your Raptor, now's the time to rectify that.
Understood. I'm on it. If I want to bring in live marks, I'll need that chain binder. Unfortunately, that ain't out of the box. Can't wait to break this.
movement speed +1, fortune +2.
Can't wait to break this.
Now that I'm out in the hot afternoon, I need to be extra careful about heat. Can't go too hard on... Need to watch my step here. These donkeys love to lay down mines. Got to avoid or... Should have stayed home, cowboy.
You know what? I think I can capture the 3 if I'm careful about it. running, and despite him being beaten.
Back to the scruffy, you accountable donkey. Ain't room for you in this world.
Gotcha. see, I got the bonus objectives. I got all the rewards in the area. And I captured him alive.
Now that I've been out destroying things for money twice, I am reminded, albeit a little painfully, about my relationship with raptors. I'm reminded about how much love, intimacy, and care that I once had for these things. My fellow soldiers would ask me why my Raptors rifles never jammed, or why the ordnance never shook loose. What those dumbasses didn't understand is that I'd be in the garage with my beast until the oil burned out, and I wouldn't go to sleep until it was purring like a kitten on the diagnostic chains. I loved every bleary-eyed moment of it. And I really loved when my perfect clean mounted LM would cut down an entire line of strike on before the second formation even showed up. Earlier, I felt like I was in a pickle. Do I load machines of war on principle? Or do I lean into the tremendous pleasure and power and let myself enjoy it melt? Because now I feel it's slowly wrapping its arms around me. And it don't feel bad. There's some shame in it, but I'm gonna lean into my beast again. Using its plate to cover up and hide my flesh. Using its legs to walk up hills I cannot. And using its steel to make a few less bad people alive. The only way to make the universe feel less broken. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Clem. Yep, my first time capturing one of my enemies. Captured the bandit. I can be mad at this place that I don't want to be in all day long, but it sure is tough to grit my teeth when it's got a nighttime that looks like this. Looks like this. Ooh. That is pretty. I'm aware of the perfectly boring reasons all this visual phenomena appears, but I like to pretend some moon goddess died in this valley, and this was her parting gift to those that wept for her. It'll never get old. Now I've done enough for one day. Time to apply a fresh coat of drool to my pillow. Well, of course, sleep till the morning because I got work doing this game. So she's really walked up to the bed, fell face first. A letter from Jake. He usually calls.
Clem, I just had to kick the doors open on a construction guild warehouse that was moving and storing contraband. They're shut down now, but we're in the process of redistributing their high-quality equipment to people that...
Well, I ain't gonna sit on this workbench upgrade plan. This is what I'm doing for now. And I won't be able to do it for long if I rest on my cheeks with yesterday's tech.
Okay, yeah, do the upgrade montage. Step but cautiously.
You're not allowed to make coffee anymore. This tastes like you brewed it in a trash bag.
Hey, I know my coffee is unterrific, but I am a high-ranking officer of the law. I have deputies that make my coffee for me.
I am not at the appropriate consciousness level for conversations with bureaucrats.
No shit.
No shit.
That garden could really be something. If you're wanting to push your coin, you could get some corn and some beans going at the very least. Maybe some citrus, even.
I was thinking the same thing. As much as I'd love to just order all my food and spend that cooking time on my Raptor, that's no way to treat a stomach.
Exactly. And hell, you get some clean plant water going, and there ain't no good reason you can't also have chickens. You got plenty of room for some coops and even some incubators.
Pump the brakes. I moved in here 3 seconds ago.
I understand you don't want to be in Rosewater Bluff around all them despicable good folk, but this place has space to spare. Cultivate it.
I don't disagree, Jake. One thing at a time is all I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. I'm just excited for you, cowgirl.
Anything interesting going up on the bounty board today?
Yes, actually. A burner and his crew, all wanted for a disgusting myriad of crimes. We believe they sleep off their benches up at the Ararat Hotel.
Burners? That's rightly horrifying.
Absolutely. I wouldn't let anyone outside a Raptor anywhere near one. Now, I'd prefer him alive, but you're the professional.
You're the professional.
I'll take what you give.
I'll take what you give.
Roger that.
I'm gonna head out, Prickly Pear. I'll have your bounty on the board today.
While I'm waiting for Jake, I should take care of my guts. I like raw cactus as much as the next bottom-feeding mercenary, but I'm feeling spicy.
It's spicy.
Time to mix it up in the kitchen with a big, fat, delicious breakfast burrito. I'll need a heat source, though. This will...
Seems a good thing I made an extra battery. probably be my call for my bounty.
The bounty is on the board. Pursue whenever you're ready, but be careful with those burners.
They really that burly?
Yes, and out their minds on labor drugs. A nasty mix of steroids, amphetamines, and stimulants. Unsurprisingly, they love grenade launchers. Just don't get careless.
Just don't get careless.
I wouldn't dream of it. Get that curio ready.
Curio ready. Looks like I need a specific weapon for this fight. I need the bull cannon.
Can't wait to break this.
Very powerful, but short range.
Looks like
Well, I'm set up for the fight now. Approaching location, the Ararat Hotel. Duncan Steckler. Dang it. I shot him too many times. Complete bounty. Oh, except for capturing, you know, Declan alive. That was the mission.
The cost of fuel is hitting my bottom line a little too hard. I should get an electrolyzer so I can refill my Raptor's fuel cells myself. Maybe there's one up on the market. Now I just gotta power it up and give it some water. Time to put this old belt buckle to use.
Good work on getting your own fuel going. Now that bounty work has become a little more cost-effective for you, I'm gonna start feeding you low-priority bounties.
What does that mean?
Well, they're similar to regular bounties, but they can be taken or ignored anytime you'd like.
That's very helpful.
Well, more than a few hunters share these bounties. If you think there's some fruit in one, jump on it, because these opportunities come and go by the day. Also, I'm gonna give you access to the Hunter's Surplus. It's a legal repository of hunting tools. There's some destructive new toys in there, so have fun.
That's exciting. Thanks, Jake.
Okay, so the bomb hammer is one. What's the other one? Pursue contract. Dang, okay, I gotta be careful around these. hammer is slower but stronger. Okay. Let's make a good meal for my character before we head out for battle. Here we go. This will likely be my last one for this stream. the burners in general are just capable of causing a thermal shutdown.
Daddy would be ashamed of you.
What the frick? How did they cause a thermal shutdown when I hadn't done that much damage? Why the fuck does a thermal overload just randomly happen? Oh, I'm getting too cold, I think.
Ain't room for you in this world.
yeah. Complete bounty. Thump.
Great work out there. When you caught your breath and feel like going back out, I got a good one.
Hit me.
Well, the mark isn't particularly interesting here. Just a standard gang of lawbreakers, but the place is. You'll be headed to the grave, Tanks.
That farm down in the grasslands?
You got it. It's called that these days because it's cursed real estate. The father of the last family that owned the property got real deep in gambling debt.
And I presume he couldn't make good.
You'd be presuming right. He didn't make it out his front porch before he met his end. Tossed him in one of his own corn silos like chicken scratch.
Hell's horses.
Yep. Family and farmhands got the hell out of town, but before the syndicate could deal with it, thieves made it a popular squad. Clean them out, and the syndicate will pay up.
I'm on it.
But keep your eyes peeled. There's some leftover goods you might appreciate.
If the syndicate is letting Jake offer this to me, it means they're easing up on their misgivings about me. That's good news for my wallet.
I'm taking it the pistol symbol means it's saved. Let's do this. And time to leave with my rewards. This should make sure it saves. I don't want to lose any of the progress.
Here's what happened today, Journal. Whatever syndicate mouthpiece has been trying to keep me at the kids' table is finally letting off. They looked at the silly little reports Jake has to write whenever I do the law's job for them, and they saw something they liked. Now, I don't give a damn what some merchant government bureaucrat thinks of me, but I also don't want to be relegated. My point is, this is good news. I'm sitting on a pile of dead thieves yet again, and they recognize me now. Firmly in the category of less thrilling developments is the farming I'm about to do. Being in this place for a moment reminded me of greener times and places. We all had to work the fields back in Short Spire. Soldiers, teachers, doctors, adults, children. I'll need to do a little more work to get it started, but I think somewhere in my lower intestines is a little fragment of excitement. Even slimy bounty hunters need some homegrown food.
Oh, food.
And it'll open up this farce of a kitchen I got going.
That should save it.